people, welcome back to glammegal and thank you for dropping by my channel and having a look at my video. So today's look is not for the faint-hearted, as you can guess and see. Yeah, it is a very intense black smoky eye with very bold red lips. So this makeup tutorial, as you can read by the title, is inspired by Deepika Padukone, and this, I don't know if the camera will focus or not. Yeah, there you go. This was the look that inspired this makeup tutorial. So yes, if you want to ditch the gold and bronze this season and go for an intense look, bold smoky eye, you can definitely go ahead and give this look a try, and if you like it, and do give this video a thumbs up if you liked the video. And if you do have any particular color combo or any particular picture in mind, please share that with me on my Instagram or Twitter, Facebook, wherever you feel like, and I shall do my best to recreate that look for you. And yeah, in the meanwhile, enjoy this makeup look, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Okay, so let's begin. And here I'm just going to prime my face first, and I'm just going to use my fingers to just blend the primer on my face. And then I just realized I'm going to be doing a black smoky eye, so it doesn't make sense to do face first because you are bound to have some fallouts. So after blending the foundation, I'm just going over with my Lorac eyeshadow primer, and I'm just going to prime my eyes. And here I'm taking like a transition shade and just applying it like really high above the crease, and I'm just going to blend it really nicely. I'm going to do the same thing on the other eye, and next I'm going to take this medium brown eyeshadow from Makeup Geek. It's Cocoa Bear, and I'm going to apply it just underneath where I had applied the first shade. So I'm just going to make sure everything is really nice and blended. Next I'm taking this black brown kind of an eyeshadow. This one is Espresso from the Lorac Pro Palette. You can basically take any deep brown eyeshadow, and I'm just going over in the crease area with this brush. And now I'm just taking a fluffier brush to just kind of blend everything. I am going to be deepening up the crease later. I'm just trying to create a base for the black eyeshadow to go on so that I don't exceed this area on my lids. Next I'm taking the same eyeshadow and just lightly going on my lower lash line also, and I'm going to be doing the same thing on the other eye. It is actually just more time consuming to do both the eyes together on camera. Next time onwards I'm going to finish one eye and then move on to the next one. Here I'm just taking a black pencil liner, and I'm just lining my lids with that, and I'm making sure I just stay on the lid area and not go above the lid, like not even touch the crease. And I'm just going to blend it with my finger, and next I'm just going to apply a black matte eyeshadow uh, above, on top of wherever I have applied the black eyeliner. And now I'm going to slowly start blending everything. And for the blending I'm going to be using actually the black brown kind of an eyeshadow, that espresso eyeshadow. And I'm just slowly trying to smooth everything out, and I'm just giving my outer V, the outer, oh my god, I cannot speak. I just trying to blend everything and trying to give little bit of a shape to the eye, and I'm going to repeat the same thing on the other eye. So basically now I'm starting the blending process with a fluffy blending brush. Right now it kind of looks like panda eyes. I know that it's not looking very nice, but that is how it is with smoky eye. So until you do everything, it kind of looks weird. So just take your time with blending. It does take a time to, blend everything out nice and smooth. So little by little I'm adding more eyeshadow, and I did not want to keep the look very intense, so I'm using this black brown eyeshadow instead of an intense black eyeshadow. If you want to go for an all-out black smoky eye, you can definitely go ahead and use a black eyeshadow. So as you can see, I'm using a brown eyeshadow, so the look is not quite as intense, but still pretty wearable. I'm just taking the same first shade that I took, the light orange one, and I'm just going to go over that on my crease, upper crease, and I'm just trying to make sure everything is nice and blended. Here again, I'm just adding that same deep brown eyeshadow and just blending everything. And now I'm taking a cream matte eyeshadow and I'm just applying that as my highlight shade, and I'm blending that with the, oh my god, I cannot speak. I just blended that with the transition shade. Next, I'm just going to tight line my eye and eyes on like both on my upper lash line with the same black liner, and I'm just going to lightly line my eyes. You don't really need to apply an eyeliner for this look since it is such a deep black smoky eye. So next I'm just applying, deepening up my lower lash line with that same black eyeshadow and a little bit of that black brown eyeshadow. And I am bringing it all the way in since the picture that I'm using for reference, the black eyeshadow was all the way in. And again, I'm just taking some black brown eyeshadow and I'm just going deep and just trying to blend it really nicely and trying to take it down a little bit than I normally would, because in the pic I could see Deepika really has a full blown smoky eye. And now I'm taking a black eyeshadow, but I'm keeping this one close to the lash line and not blending it quite far down as I have blended the black eyeshadow. I'm doing the same thing on the other eye, and I am bringing it all the way in also. And I'm just making sure everything is really nice and blended together. So I'm blending both the eyeshadows together now. And now I'm applying the black eyeliner on my lower lash line also. Now I'm just taking a wipe, makeup removing wipe, and I'm just cleaning around the edges to give sort of a cleaner look to the eye. Next, moving on to the face makeup, I'm using my Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation and my Chanel Lift Lumiere Foundation, and I'm going to mix both of these because I do not want a flat matte look which the Estee Lauder foundation tends to give. So I'm kind of mixing both of them to get myself a dewy look. But the Chanel one does not give me quite the coverage. So I'm just going to mix these two and see the kind of coverage and finish this gives me. This is my first time mixing these and giving them a try on my face, and I quite like the finish. It was like kind of a satin finish, not all the way dewy as well. So I'm just going to mix everything, but I'm just going to blend the foundation nicely on my face. But just on like when I'm reaching like near my under eye area, I'm trying to be more careful because I've already done my lower lash line makeup, applied the eyeshadow, so I don't want to touch that. So I'm just trying to make sure everything is nice and blended. Next, I am doing my color correcting under my eye since I have fairly dark, deep dark circles. You can totally skip this if you don't have dark circles as much as I do. Since I have such dark circles, if I don't do the color correcting, my concealer turns ashy after a while and that really looks pathetic. So it is an extra added step, but it does give me a, you know, lighter under eye area to begin with, since I need to be applying my concealer and then I'll be applying one more layer for lightening my under eye area as a highlighter. So now here I'm using Kryolan Supra foundation as my concealer, and I've done this in like multiple videos. You can just skip through this part, and if you have already seen this, I'm just going to blend this with my Makeup Geek cheek highlighter brush. And I realized the light was too bright. Everything is kind of looking washed out. I'll try to fix it in my next video though. So here I'm just trying to blend everything nicely, and now you can see my under eye area is concealed properly. It's not brighter than the rest of my face though, but I'm going to let the foundation sit on my under eye area for a while. Meanwhile, I'm going to do the contouring, and again I'm using my Kryolan Supra foundation for that, and I'm just mapping out my face where I want to do the contouring. And I am going to go a little heavy handed on my contouring on my jawline, since I have chubby cheeks and double chin and everything. So yeah, I'm just going a little heavy on that. But this kind of contouring is good only for photos and all. Like if you go this heavy with contouring and you think you can go out with, it's going to be a tad bit dramatic. So I'm just going to outline everything, and then I'm going to start the blending process. Here I'm trying to give myself a jawline which I don't have. And next I'm taking the same brush and I'm just trying to carve out my nose. So I know right now everything looks kind of weird, but once it's blended out, it's all going to be fine. So I'm just taking whatever is left on the side of my nose and I'm just going to give it a nice blend later on. Now I'm taking a fluffy, like this is Makeup Geek buffer brush, and I'm just going to kind of blend everything really nicely. And as I said, it is kind of a big contour going on. Big contour, oh my god, a bit dramatic contour going on. And I'm just trying to make sure everything is nice and blended, like the contour needs to blend on the hairline nicely. And I don't know why I've just made that face, I don't know. So now I'm just going to blend my nose contour just a bit. And next I'm going to apply my highlighter. This is a concealer actually, but it's like 2-3 shades lighter than my skin tone. So I'm just going to make that triangle underneath my eyes and the bridge of my nose, my forehead, my chin, and all of that. You've seen this many times if you've seen my earlier videos. So as I said in the pic I saw, Deepika's face was extremely highlighted and contoured as well. So I'm just going all out with my contouring and highlight in this video. And next I'm going to blend all of this out again. I'm using the same Makeup Geek cheek highlighter brush. I actually never use this brush for highlighting, like using a powder highlight, but I do use this always to set my concealer or do the highlighting, blend my highlighting. This is actually really very nice size stippling brush. And it is pretty dense, so it does the blending quickly also. The other blending stippling brush that I have by Crown Brush, that is a bit too I would say not as dense, so that is for foundation, but I'm not able to, it takes time with the stippling brush. But with this stippling brush it doesn't take that much time for me to blend my highlighting and everything. So right now I'm appearing like a ghost, I can see that. I should have checked for the brightness. I think the sun is a bit too bright today. So now I'm just going to set my under eye and my areas wherever I've highlighted on the face. I'm just going to set that with my compact. And my contour I'm going to set with my Physicians Formula bronzer. So that'll be that in a while. I'm just going to set everything so that all the creams are well in place. Cream products are well in place. So next I'm going over, and I did not find in the picture, I could not see any blush being used, so I'm just going a little heavy handed with the bronzer only. I'm not using any blush for this look. So that's that. Just going to bronze my face really, really nicely. This contouring and highlighting does give some dimension to your face, like it just carves out your features really nicely. I can see a cheekbone going on my face, which I naturally do not have actually. I mean, I have a cheekbone, but I cannot see that. So, yeah. Next, I'm just using my Mary Luminizer to highlight my nose, the bridge of my nose, and the center of my nose. Yep. Along the bridge of my nose, actually, I used a matte eyeshadow, and now I'm going over with my Mary Luminizer on the apple of my cheeks, actually the top point of my cheeks, and I'm just going to highlight that. There we go. And I'm also being a little bit heavy handed with my highlighter as well. It is a pretty intense look, so it is not looking quite so intense because of the brightness actually. So now I'm just going to line my lips. I do not have a like deep red lip liner with me, so I'm just kind of outlining my lips with a natural lip liner, like a lip liner close to my skin tone. So just it's just giving a boundary for the red lips to go on, red lipstick to go on. I cannot speak. So this lipstick is by Wet n Wild. I'll write the name and everything down below. I'm just going to go over. Next, I'm just taking like a lipstick lip liner brush. Lipstick brush. Oh my God, what is wrong with me? I do not know. And I'm just going to kind of define my lips really nicely. And it is a time-consuming process, trust me. I'm just going to go over and I'm just cleaning up around the edges and making sure the lipstick is looking sharp. And we are done with the look actually. I'll just go ahead and apply some mascara on my top and lower lash line. And here is the final look. I hope you all like this, and yeah, please